media poll came out yesterday. You guys are picked fourth. You know, how did you pay any attention to that?
Not at all. For me, it's time and energy. I think for our guys, it's a good gauge to give to those guys. I just kind of feel, as a player, I paid attention to it a great deal. We weren't picked first at the top of the league, or where I expected us to be as a player. Then it was different. But as a coach, you don't consider yourself that there's so much work to be done. We have to lock in on things we need to do to be a successful team. So not at all.
And how much to say about Jarnell with just half a season under his belt? He gets tab first team.
I just think it's a credit to his skill and his ability. There's a lot of work to be done in between. Accepting the role of a great scorer, playing well on both ends of the floor, competing at a high level every night because he has a target on his back. When you go against a double team, passing out at the double team, making his free throws, making a perimeter shot. That's all it does is put personal pressure on him. But for us as a team, it doesn't change what we do. We expect him to do great things for us anyway.
What do you think about Jarnell's jump shot that maybe he tweaked at all, or is it just the ability to be able to take it?
I think it's just the confidence to shoot the ball. We have a lot of guys that are making a lot of shots right now. And we didn't change. Maybe one guy would kind of tweak the shot a little bit, but for the most part, you got good form, and I think in Jarnell's case, it's a follow throwing the shot because he can make shots. The confidence and the follow through. He does those two things, he'll be fine.
He was talking about last year. He came in. He thought maybe he'd end up redshirting or something. But how soon was it apparent he was going to be a major factor for you right off the bat?
Well, truthfully, that was something we talked about. I talked about with him and his dad about him possibly redshirting because I want his transition to be easy and a smooth one. But when he got here, it was a case he's ready to play, and he knew he wasn't 100% from a physical standpoint. He hadn't played a lot, but he wanted to get out there and support the team and play, so we put him out there. And I just felt like the Kentucky home game was the right time to put him out there. But he got himself into shape. He learned on the fly. He did a good job of it.
How much risk do you see in his stamina this year? I mean, could that be a big difference?
Well, practice has done a great job. I think he's got his built to play 28 minutes. If he can get more depending on situations, he'll be fine. But I don't put a lot of timeline on when the guys play. I just think of games. I knew when I was a senior, I played about 28 minutes, and I thought I played the whole game. But I think if you playing as hard as you can play, it's hard to play 40 minutes at the level we play and the things we demand of him. It's hard to play 40 minutes.
Coach Jeronne, how close is he?
Jeronne had a minor setback, so it's one of those deals. We're trying to see if he'll be ready for the start of the season. I don't know.
Is it a minor setback that will require surgery, or do you know?
Jeronne had a minor setback, so we probably won't have him at the start of the season.
Probably won't have him at the start of the season.
Would that be Kenny kind of? Would he be taking that spot?
He's been playing well anyway. I mean, taking the spot, I think he's earned it right now at the level he's playing at. So Kenny's played really well as of right now.
Speaking of Kenny, I'm sure you knew about some of his ups and downs when you came in, and he's done a lot of growing up. How much have you seen maturity-wise from him?
I think Kenny was always a good guy. He's a good person. I just think for him, the growth as a young man, he's no different than probably 60% of the student athletes that go through situations. Some are more magnified than others. Some hit the front page with some don't. But I think with him, he's a good guy, a great character guy. Just learned some valuable lessons. I think he's ready to push forward.
Were you at all surprised with his receptiveness to you, or did you have to work on it a little bit?
Well, that wasn't really my concern. These are certain things that we require as a program, and I expect guys to do. Working on his receptive, that wasn't even my gauge at all. These are the things we have to do in order to be successful. I thought he's done a good job. Even with his setback last season, it wasn't like he was disrespectful or didn't do things he needed to do. Just made an unfortunate decision, made a mistake, so no setback.
Okay. Is he the type of guy that can impact his teammates even when he's not in there?
Oh yeah, he does a good job. He does a really good job. But he's a selfish kind of guy. It's not about Jeronne. He wants to be successful. He wants the team to be successful. He doesn't get caught in all the other stuff. I think that's a great thing about it. I think that's why his teammates respect him so much.
I know you had the setback, but can you just comment on him being named second team while the SEC didn't recognize him?
Well, I thought he should have been first team at the end of the season last year. So, second team is 5 guys that's picking the first team, or 8 guys.
8 guys second team.
5 guys. We'll see.